Call of Duty Modern Warfare is here, and so is Mountain Dew.
Roger that.
Now you can unlock in-game rewards like only Dew can.
Wait, what rewards?
A Dew Operator Skin.
Man, I love Operator Skins.
Dual double XP, and even Call of Duty points.
You're kidding me. Double XP and Call of Duty points? This is incredible. I can't believe it.
Soldier, get a hold of yourself.
Oh, roger that.
Look for specially marked packaging and visit mtndewgaming.com for details and restrictions. Open to U.S. residents 17 plus. Call of Duty points available on 12 and 24 packs and free 28-23.
By giving, people will be helping Nationwide Children's Hospital find cures, brighten patients' holidays, and people will be able to support their neighbors when they need it most. When they donate, they will activate in real time a butterfly-inspired light show for patients this holiday season. They will add holiday cheer to the lives of kids who really need a reason to smile. No one wants to think about their child being sick, but should that day come, the donation they make this year could help the care their child could need in the future. Please give now at nationwidechildrens.org/give.
Well, each week we do it, and we just got a sponsor. It's fantastic. Thanks to a local business called Signature Investigations Group. Now, what goes on there is they investigate things, private investigations. Mike Cook from Signature Investigations is more equipped to tell us exactly what they do, and he's going to join us after Dear Meathead wraps up. Then we'll run to break and come back and Mike will tell us. But I'm fascinated with that line of work of doing private investigations, and they have signed on. As we bring him in right now, the man of the moment, my dad for Dear Meathead. Hi, Dad.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
So, did you hear that big intro? How you're sponsored now by a private investigator?
I heard that. That was awesome news, really.
Yeah. So I don't know.
The word is getting around.
If I don't know if you have need, but in your world, if you have need for a private investigator, you can call him, and he'll probably work you out a deal since he's sponsoring your segment.
Yeah, I need to have my wife investigated.
Yeah, right. Have you ever thought that you would ever need a private investigator for anything?
Not at this moment, no.
I meant years ago, like maybe when you and Mom were calling it quits.
Oh, no. I did my own investigation.
All right, well.
He should have PI the mayor of Warren. What's his name?
Yeah, Jim Fouts.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
There's a lot to find out there.
Yeah. Well, Dad, we got a number of people that have emailed. Let's go, of course, to your pal, Jeremy. I know you always want to hear from him. Dad, say hi to Jeremy.
I sure do. Hello, Jeremy. How are you?
Hey, Meathead. How's it going?
Hey. Good. We knocked the wind out, and we're ready to go now.
Yeah, I actually had the day off. In my town, we don't have power, and cell phone towers are down.
That's just a normal day for Saranac, Jeremy.
Yeah. Thanks, guys, for thanks for all that.
Yeah,
How about we get to the question?
Yeah, give me a question, Jeremy.
All right, so my question is when you shake another man's hand, I was taught you're supposed to have a nice firm grip. But there's this guy at work who likes to try to crush your hand and break it. And then there's other times where there's people, when you shake their hand, it's really limp. So my question to you is, what's a proper way to shake a man's hand?
Say the question again.
He's looking for the proper way to shake a man's hand, Dad.
I think a gentle shaking of a hand is proper. This dudes that wants to crush your hands, I've experimented some of that things.
Yeah.
I just about damn near broke my hand. And I had to tell him, I said, what is your deal?
So it started out as a friendly handshake, and you got pissed at the guy?
It didn't get nasty or anything else. But he says, why? I said, you just cracked my knuckles. So, and then tell him, hey, that hurts. We don't want that. We know you're a strong man, but don't try it on my hand. Go get somebody else.
Yeah, I don't know, Jeremy. It's probably just a firm one. Nothing over the top.
Yeah, nothing really. It's just something that's a habit, I think. I don't think he's trying to prove a point of any kind.
Jeremy, thank you, buddy.
You should try to crush his hand, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Get yourself a stick and pound him with it.
Dad, Trent writes this. Dear Meathead, long story short, my wife and I had to make an extremely difficult decision to put down the dog yesterday.
Oh.
Now, and then he writes, there's another dog she's been wanting, but I'm not sure if it's too soon to bring it up. Is it too early to talk about getting another dog?
No, you can get a dog immediately. It really won't take place of the other dog, but in about 10 days, it'll take place of that dog.
Really?
Other dog. If you're a dog lover, get another. Yes, but you're gun shy a little bit.
I think you should get another dog. I just don't know if the dog's probably still warm. And the dog, they just put it down. Shouldn't you process that and let the dust settle and then jump into it?
Hey, that's not like having a dad dead and then you go get another dad in 2 days.
Well,
no, it's a dog that you love differently than a human being. It's a comfortable thing to have, and it makes you kind of get rid of your pain a little quicker.
See, I always thought that you should, once it starts going south with the old dog, you should already be buying a second dog. That way it can just take its spot. You don't wait till the dog dies.
You have overlap.
You have overlap. So you're like, oh, I'm so sad about dog number 1, but hey, we love dog 2, and he's still around.
That's a good idea just as well. Yes.
Dad, I think this comes from your initial point. If you date back to, I was probably 1977 when you took us to see Star Wars. No, it was later than that. It was when you brought the hamster to, and it was 140 degrees in Sterling Heights,
Michigan. That was
Michigan.
very sad for you guys.
And
I sat there in the car and cried with you.
Yes, the damn hamster died because we left it in the hot car. I didn't know better. I was a kid, but you did, and you rolled up the windows, the thing baked, and then we immediately went to the pet store and got another hamster.
That's right. And the pain was a little bit easier because your focus is somewhere else now.
Oh, it was so bad. I'm still traumatized by that. I still dream about that. I've had a lot of problems with hamsters over the years.
You had the right to be traumatized.
Yeah.
You love that little thing.
What happens to a hamster that overheats?
Hey, the heart stops.
No, I mean, like, does it bloat up?
No, you ever
just died.
Like baby in a hot car. It's similar. It's just dead and it's 140 degrees.
Sure, a baby just dies.
And so did the hamster.
Don't blow up or nothing.
Wasn't that a dumb question by him?
Yeah.
Doesn't it explode?
Not explode,
Dad, every day, every single day, I have a moment like this. Doesn't the hamster blow up?
No, blow up is in like
Ben,
swell up.
Ben, can you, as we wind this up, make sure you pull that moment where Julius just asked that great question. I even paused. It was like, wait, did you just ask me that about what happens to a hamster when it dies in a hot car?
Blow up like swell up, not blow up like kaboom.
Okay, great.
Hey, don't be like your brother, catch a fish and stick a firecracker in his mouth.
Yeah, that did happen too. There's a lot of terrible animal stories going on right now. I'm expecting to see the protests outside of on Monroe Center.
The Venture X card from Capital One gives you more of what you love, like premium travel benefits and access to Taylor Swift tickets. Oh, I do love her. Earn 5 times miles on flights and 10 times miles on hotels through Capital One Travel.
Enjoy your stay in Suite 13.
Whoa, 13? That's Taylor's lucky number. Plus, get access to Taylor Swift The Eras Tour, presented by Capital One. Maybe I'll see you there. The Venture X card from Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Get ready, Ohio. FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook, is coming to the Buckeye State. And to kick things off, you can get started with $100 in free bets as an early sign-up bonus. Plus, when you sign up today with promo code OhioSB, you'll be all set for when FanDuel goes live in Ohio. Then you can bet on all your favorite teams and all your favorite sports with $100 in free bets. Just download FanDuel's top-rated sportsbook app. It's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Ohio, this is your chance to get in on the action. Join today with promo code OhioSB. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the NFL. 21 plus and present in Ohio. Bonus issued in non-withdrawable free bets that expire 7 days after FanDuel accepts its first real money sports wager in Ohio on 1/1/23. Unique user identity verification required. Offer ends on the go-live date. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This holiday, whether you're making a Kroger Simple Truth Turkey for 40 or a Murray's Baked Brie for 2, Kroger has fast, fresh delivery and free pickup, so you can make holiday meals that bring you all together to create memories that last. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Free pickup on orders of $35 or more. Restrictions may apply.
Choose from a great selection of digital coupons and use them up to 5 times in one transaction. Check our app for details. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Tom, continuing the dog thing, writes, my family had a dog, Meathead, while I was growing up, and they still do, so I have love for dogs. I bought my wife a golden retriever puppy a few years before I proposed to her. The dog's now 4 and is really pretty great. I think it's the best pet we've ever had. My question, do you have a pet, Meathead? Why not if you don't? And what has been your favorite pet up to this point, and why?
First of all, my favorite dog is a black lab. Second of all, I have put down 3 dogs already.
Yeah.
I am heavily gun-shy about that.
You don't like that moment?
I do not like that moment.
Yeah.
Is keyword. All my family almost around me have got dogs.
Yeah.
Share my love with them.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very heavily. In fact, Liz, my daughter, brings a dog here, and we babysit the dog.
You do?
A black dog, yes.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. So, but so you had to put those dogs down, and then didn't you also drop a tree on one of them at one point?
Yeah.
But
that's not funny, really. But we're cutting a tree up north. I told my wife, I said, Joanne, you better get this thing out of the way, And then, okay, so we thought we got him out of the way, and I'm just about ready to drop that tree. Here comes a dog, and the damn thing fell right on his back. But it didn't hurt him because it was a mound of dirt. It took the brunt of it, and we took him in the trailer that we had, and I'm sick about hurting the thing.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm just reaching really close, try to pet him a little bit. That doggone thing bit my nose. My God.
That dog bit everybody, though, man. Pepper?
Pepper was a special dog.
That dog is a pain in the ass. That dog hated everybody, man.
Pepper.
No, it just wouldn't have anything to do with him. But if I approach him, he'd take off and gently go away.
Dad.
Just Joanna's the only person who could handle that dog.
800-785-1073 if you have a question for Dad on Dear Meathead. More emails. Tyler writes this. Dear Meathead, my soon-to-be wife and I are having a little disagreement. We're looking for a place to live, and we've agreed that we should start in an apartment and save for a deposit on a house. She wants to look at the cheapest places, which are in some unsavory neighborhoods. I would prefer to pay a little more to live in a safer area. While I am built like Superman and can handle myself, I worry about her walking to the car being on her own. What do you recommend? Signed, Tyler.
I recommend the suggestion that you made that you save some money. Number one, save money on buy a house in a decent area or rent a house in a decent area. Stay away from a bad neighborhood.
Okay, so, yeah, I think so, too.
Definitely.
Dad, Scott writes this. Dear Meathead, there is a new bill in the state of Michigan that if it passes and becomes law, senior citizens would get free parking. People 75 and older would get free parking. What do you think about that? Or do you think that that they should have to pay like everybody else?
Well, I never knew that you pay for parking.
Well, I mean, like if you were to go to like a parking structure, you'd have like a placard that would say that you get it free, and you just prove how old you are, and what would cost you, whatever, a handful of bucks to park, it would be free.
Well, I think that's a waste of people's time and effort to study that law.
Okay.
Hey, they don't mind. I don't. I'm just saying my own opinion of it. I don't care. If I go somewhere I have to pay for parking, I would pay it.
Okay.
But obviously, I just don't go anywhere that I have to pay for parking.
Now, there's been a debate recently on this show that about senior citizens and driving. It has been said on this show, Dad, that senior citizens should have to take a driving test every single year. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's a good idea. I really do. Because I can handle it myself at this moment. But Brian calls me, you're dingy, Rob. You just can't be doing that anymore.
Yeah.
So, but I do all right. I think that's a good idea to give the senior citizens. If you can provided they can see and read.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, do you think is Joanne a better driver than you, Dad?
I think she's a more cautious driver than I am.
Okay, so she's better.
My eyes are everywhere on the road when I'm driving.
Okay. How about your brain? How's that when you're driving?
That's dingy once in a while. But that's cool. No, I'm watching. I'm a good driver.
Okay, Dad, I got one more, man.
Okay.
It says here, Dear Meathead, John writes, I recently hit my 1-year work anniversary. I figured that would be a good time to ask for a raise. But my boss made up an excuse and said, you're not going to get a raise. He also said that I will be getting paid vacations and holidays, and that's kind of like a raise. How should I handle this situation? Should I use up my vacation quickly and start looking for a new job? Signed, John.
Well, it sounds like the guy's a little tight with this money, or maybe the business isn't doing that well. So you have to consider that as well. But yeah, you have a good idea. If you're capable of looking for another job, I'd do that. But anytime you do that, you get a written contract from the employer. Don't just say, "Yeah, okay, I got a job. Thank you, goodbye." Yeah. No, you need a contract written up so you can hold them to the reality of life.
Yep.
And it comes that he's supposed to deliver and he's not delivering.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, last time we talked to you, there was a lot. You used a phrase a lot. Was it
embellish?
No, it wasn't embellish. However, Ben, do you remember what it was?
There was two, hell and damnation and kindness.
Hell and damnation is what you used, and you also used kindness a lot. Had you been to church recently and someone had a sermon about hell and damnation?
Not that I recall, but I don't remember using that word.
Oh yeah, it was littered. It was hell and damnation. Everything was hell and damnation. So we're gonna hit the bell next time you go to hell and damnation too.
Okay, maybe I'll practice it.
Dad, you got a birthday coming up next Friday, right?
Yes, sir. We're going to see you, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Okey-doke. It's going to be a big party. How old will you be? 83?
83.
Oh my gosh.
And still swinging.
Wait a minute. What?
Still swinging.
What the heck? All right, Dad. Dad, I love you very much.
Hey, love you too, and love your crew, and hopefully we'll talk to you or see you soon.
No, I'm sure we will. And tell Joanne we love her.
Right. Say hello to the gang.
All right, Ed.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Dear Meathead, brought to you by Signature Investigations.
TCM's award-winning podcast, The Plot Thickens, is back. This time with legendary actress Pam Grier, the fearless action hero who beat down the bad guys on screen, yet her toughest battles began the moment the camera stopped rolling. Join us for our new season of Turner Classic Movies podcast, The Plot Thickens, Here Comes Pam, hosted by TCM's Ben Mankiewicz. Available now anywhere you listen to podcasts. Visit tcm.com/podcast to learn more.
Cough and cold season is here. Introducing Ricola Max Throat Care, Ricola's most powerful drop yet. It's the best of Swiss nature wrapped around a powerful liquid menthol center for maximum relief from your worst cough and sore throat. Maximum nature for maximum relief. Try the new Ricola Max now, available in the cold and cough aisle. Ricola. It's in our nature.